All right, y'all, so just a heads up, this video not the best and it's not the most detailed, but I made sure to be as detailed as possible to the install process of wiring these daytime running light fog lights up. So that's gonna be in the video for sure. But as far as removing it, I got a video of me removing it, or it's really just a time lapse of me removing this bumper, but it's all the same because I had to remove this multiple times until I figured out how to do the lights. So that's all gonna be in the video. It's gonna be cut up in a bunch of different clips and stuff, so just bear with me. But we got it on there. If I don't say it enough in the rest of the video, all this bumper is a 10mm bolt right here. These little push tabs right there. And then it's some push tabs up under the hood that go all along there. And they pop out, and then the rest of the bumper just pops off. These are just like pushed in there, they pop in. This part pops in, all that. So it's really a simple install as far as the bumper goes. And then the lights, like I said, they all wired up, and that part is in the video as well. All right, well, first things first, since I already got the factory bumper off, I'm gonna start transferring everything. So all these support brackets, and then if yours got sensors like mine, you want to transfer all these sensors and all these wiring harnesses and stuff. All you gotta do to get them out is, you see that square right there? It's a tab that's in there, so you just pry this part up on both sides. You spread it out like that. And the sensor comes out, and it catches on them little tabs right there. And then to put them back in, you just push them until they lock back into place. And you plug everything back up. This is just held on with push tabs. And I will have to cut this because on the factory bumper, there's 3 sensors on the left and 3 sensors on the right. But on this one, it's one right there, and then the third one's down here in the lower grill. But on the SRT one, they're all up top, right there, and right there. So this support bracket piece don't have a cutout. This is right here in the way of where that connector is. So I might just have to trim this plastic piece off, and then we'll be able to plug this third one in and we'll be good. All right, so we got the plastic cut out right there so that we can still get that plug in there. And on that side, I'm gonna clean up the edges with the file and smooth it all down. So that'll be our last sensor that we got to plug up, and then we can start getting it kind of bolted up to the front of the car. But before I bolt it all the way up, I'm gonna start figuring out how to wire these daytime running lights and the fog lights and everything. All right, so don't mind the halogen bulbs. I still gotta swap those out, but I got everything mounted up, all the supports and wiring harnesses and everything. Fog lights work. Now I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna wire up the daytime running light strips, and then we can start throwing it on there. I still gotta transfer this top piece off of this factory one, and then that should be just about it. While I got my front end apart and I'm putting the black housing headlights in, since my old ones was HIDs, these came with halogens, so I went ahead and upgraded to LEDs. But I'm gonna put y'all on this company right here. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. I'm gonna try and put a link like in the actual video, but they make the best bulb. I'm telling you, headlight bulbs, tail light bulbs, turn signal, like whatever you need. LED, HID, all that. They got the bit. Like, I've been using these for years before I was even sponsored, like on some real shit. So y'all tap in. I got a link and I got a promo code too. So it gets you 15% off if you buy these off the website. Type in the code 903J and y'all get 15 off. I get paid a little money. and you get some of the best headlights on the market. So tap in with them. Like I said, link will be in the description. I'm gonna throw these in these new headlights since, like I said, they have halogens, and we're gonna be able to see a lot better, especially if you got windshield tint. Even if you don't, you still need to get them because they bright. You're gonna be able to see like it's daytime, but windshield tint, they are a necessity. You got to have some bright headlights so you can see. So tap in with them. Link gonna be in the description. I'm gonna try and put it in the little top corner of the video too. They got headlights, tail lights, any type of bulb you need. So y'all get with them, use code 903J, and you good. All right, y'all, so this video probably gonna be all over the place. I didn't really record much in detail of taking the bumper off and putting it on because there's plenty of videos out there, and it's simple. It's a bolt right here on both sides, and then you got tabs up top, tabs on the side, and it just pops off basically, and then goes back on the same way. But the main point of this video is to show y'all the wiring of these daytime running lights and fog lights. So if you get the bumper on eBay, which I had the link in the description of the one I got, it comes with this box right here, and it has these 2 leads coming off, and it comes with the extension wires coming off of the daytime running lights. So one over here and one over there. So you just plug these extension wires into here, and then coming off of this box, it's a red wire, a black wire, a white wire, and a yellow wire. So the red and black is just your hot and ground. So I'm gonna put my hot right here, and I cut out a little section of this plastic piece so that this can still close and it looks all clean and stuff. And then I'm probably gonna ground right here on this ground spot right here. You can pick a ground anywhere. You can pop a hole right here if you wanted to, but I'm gonna just do it right here. So that's black and red, and then your yellow wire and your white wire, you tap into the headlight plug. So your white wire is gonna tap in to that orange and white wire coming off the headlight plug. So it's really this is the way the plug goes. So this is the top, this is the bottom. So the white wire goes to the bottom, the second one on the bottom, the second wire on the bottom, which is white and orange. So I got that like that spliced in there, and then the yellow wire is also tapped into a bottom wire, which is white and blue, and it's the third one on the bottom. So yellow to white and blue right here, and then white to white and orange right there. And then when you're testing this, I've been working on this for so long, like trying to wrap my brain around how this works. But when you're testing it, somehow I was testing it before I spliced these wires in. I just stuck the wires in here and made contact with that metal where the pins go, and it wasn't working. And I was like, screw it, I've already been messing with it. I'm gonna just hardwire it, go ahead and wire it up the way it's gonna be permanently, and hope like hell it works, and it does. So, and of course, daytime running lights only turn on when the car is running. You can't just have the key on or your headlights on. You gotta have the car running. And so that's another thing. If you is testing them out, make sure the car is running, because you're gonna think they're not working, but they is. But that's the wiring. I'm gonna mount my box right here, and all this stuff you see, it looks messy, but I don't really care because it's hidden. But this box seems kind of cheap, so I siliconed around all the edges just to make sure it's watertight, because I don't want any water getting in there, even though it shouldn't be a lot because it's up under the hood, but still. So I did that. I 3M taped it. I'll probably mount it with maybe some screws. I think that 3M tape will hold it pretty good. So that's the wiring. We're gonna get this bumper back on there, get all these wires tucked away, all this extra slack. I'm gonna tie up and probably tie it to that one of them factory ground wires down there just to keep it all contained. I'm gonna rewrap this and we'll get everything plugged back in and get the bumper back on there. All right, I got bumper back on, everything cleaned up, wired up. So I'm gonna start the car up and make sure that they still working, and we'll be done. Looks like they working. Fog lights good, running lights good, headlight running lights. Yeah, we good now. Like I said, this video pretty all over the place and it probably ain't real detailed, but I mainly just made it to show the wiring of them lights because I couldn't find it nowhere. Luckily, a dude DM'd me on Instagram and sent me a video of how he did his. So I'm just taking his information, applying it, and putting it on YouTube. So hopefully this will help y'all out, get it figured out. I like the lights way better than the little grill inserts. That's just my personal opinion. But if you want the lights, here's your video, how to wire them up. But yeah, man, like I said, I mainly made this video to highlight how to put or how to wire up the daytime running lights because the bumper is pretty self-explanatory as far as installing it. And I didn't see too many videos out there of how to actually wire them up. So hopefully that helped y'all if y'all doing the same setup as me. And I got more videos coming, so y'all stay tuned, bruh. I got diff install, lowering spring install, two-step install. I got a whole lot of videos coming on the way, so y'all stay tuned. I appreciate y'all watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.